Right, greetings everybody and welcome to another video. Umber is going to be talking about Garnet this time, and unfortunately I recorded this video once and there was a issue with it, so I have to redo it again, and I'm just not doing the master quests again. But it's okay. Let's talk about Garnet and her upgrades. Now, unlike Zidane, I'm going to start with the limit burst and then go back to some of the other stuff after, because this is one of the more interesting things. Garnet's limit burst has always been a nice big AoE heal that can potentially catch a lot of allies in it. But essentially, I mean, it's a dispel all debuffs and magical and physical damage reductions for allies. Dispel, it can also restore HP of 310 mod and increase attack resistance of 10%. That's basically all the same. The big change is that now she can use it twice and it dispels curse. That's pretty good. I don't think it's anything crazy or incredible. I think that it is just generally good. I like limit bursts like this that you can use multiple times. Curse healing is a powerful and somewhat limited effect. So for a slightly better character to essentially have it compared to some of the weaker characters that do exist out there, this is an option for some players. Now, Garnet is of course a first copy free character, so that is generally good for free to players to have more access to anti-curse, protection in whatever form it does come in. But it feels a little bit soft. Again, Garnet was and is not a really overly oppressive character in any sense of the meaning. And I think that she could have gotten probably a bit more. So much like Zidane, it does feel a little bit soft in terms of upgrades. Even if she is a free character, I don't feel like they needed to be quite this. As for her master ability upgrade, the full list now for getting up to 3 is 10% magic boost, 15 spirit, reduce magical damage taken of 10%, attack skill activation time decrease of 300, decreased chance of being targeted by 5, guaranteed hit for 5 turns for self, AoE resistance penetration of 40, and physical damage reduction of 20% that is removed after she takes 3 hits. Her master ability 3 is, and to me looks quite strong because it does essentially protect her. It gives her some of the things that more modern mage characters that you do want to stay back and out of the way are kind of looking for, and that general guaranteed hit is pretty cool in combination with the rest of her skills, provided that it does work out. But, if it's a big map and she does some healing first, then it could potentially just never get activated or used. So that is a little bit maybe less than exciting. Now, if we talk about just the skill that's upgraded, it's her job level 25, accuracy of 30 for 4 turns, which is good for countering evasion teams, AoE resistance of 25, shell of 20, shell for 4 turns for an ally, as well as that AoE resistance for an ally, 200% chance auto revive for herself, but only 20% still of HP regained. Reduce physical damage taken and magical damage taken the larger the attack size. The thing is that her job level 25 ability is pretty underwhelming compared to a lot of modern ability that characters have for supporting themselves, where they just cast it once and they get like a million billion effects off of it, where here it's being split between multiple things. I honestly think that Garnet is still pretty underwhelming, but I'm not as disappointed as her with Zidane, maybe just because Zidane I have higher expectations, so Garnet probably got a more decent upgrade overall than Zidane. Also talking about her piece of equipment that she has, magic attack resistance penetration for it has gone up to 30 now on the Tiger Racket, which is another damage boost, which does kind of synergize with her hit. And I do think that, focusing on healing when they didn't give her any healing power up would have been just more mixed feelings. But given that she has a bunch of AoE attacks and she's getting through AoEs more and she can essentially deal more damage right now, probably was the correct route to go. I still think that it's underwhelming here in general compared to what we're seeing from characters, but it's more positive. I look more positively on this than I do, for example, Zidane. So that is it for Garnet. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you later.